All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we're live. I know I said 7 o'clock, but I'm 8 minutes early. I'm 8 minutes early. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be extra early than be late or not show up at all. So here I am. How's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You see what I'm saying? No jitters here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. What an exceptional performance once again by Manchester City. It was lovely. It was lovely to see. Big up to Thriller from Manila. Big up to everybody watching the replay right now. It's your boy Dominic Rich back up in the house, live and direct in the year 2021, where Manchester City are just doing the damn thing. You see what I'm saying? We're just doing the damn thing. And I feel good because when we were flunking early on in the season, everyone began to write us off. But what a remarkable run this team has been on. And Thriller said he's feeling good because Arsenal defeated Southampton 3-1 the last time I checked. So great win for Arsenal. Good win for Mikel Arteta and the boys. You know, Mikel Arteta was Pep's understudy. So, good day for Pep, good day for Mikel. But most importantly, Manchester City. Manchester City. Big up to Josh Byrne as well. He said, thought this was a video. No, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Big up to Errol Brown, Gads. Shout outs to Dupe, Jason Teku. Who else we got in here? Julius United. Big up to everybody in the stream right about now. Respect. I'm throwing some respect at you. Take that. Take that. Take that. If you're watching this right now, here's some respect because you could have been doing anything else in the world right now, but you chose to watch this live stream. Let's start, man. West Brom, 0. Manchester City, 5. Here's a fiver. Just here's a fiver. You know, you could have that fiver. You could go and do whatever you want with it. That was a battering. And it could have got worse. It could have got worse. West Brom, you could count yourself lucky here. It could have got worse. This was quintessential Pep Guardiola Manchester City at its finest. This was the 2017-18 Manchester City at its finest. I predicted a narrow win. I never expected this. I got interest. I got a win plus interest. 3 points, baby. On top of the table, baby. On top of the table. That's the best place to be. The best place to be is on top. You know what I'm saying? It is. And if you know how to be on top, there's not a lot of pressure to be on top. You see what I'm saying? It was a great win. These are the games I like to watch. When there's no nerves, there's no tension, and we're just doing our thing. We're just strutting our stuff. We're just swaggerific. You see what I'm saying? And we were damn swaggerific on the day. 5-0, man. Look. As you guys, could tell from the title right now, the title of the video, not the title, the Premier League title, the title of the video. No De Bruyne, no problem. And I told people this, and people wanted to make this a talking point. Why are we even going to talk about this? Why? Yeah, we should talk about how City are going to be fine without Kevin De Bruyne. And you know what actually convinced me that we will be fine without De Bruyne? The 18-19 season where we won. We beat Liverpool by 1 point. And most importantly, the game against Aston Villa. Controversial goal by Rodri and all, where the Premier League has now made a rule change because of that goal, which means they're basically saying the goal should have never stood. Right? Or maybe some say wrong. Also, we scored another goal. We won the game by 2-0 without De Bruyne on the field. We went to Cheltenham. They pushed us. It took us 80 minutes to score, but we went on to win the game 3-1 nevertheless. And they scored from a long throw. And today, I saw West Brom trying the whole long throw thing early on in the game, but it didn't work. It didn't work. West Brom think they should have got a penalty, a handball. But if you guys go back and you watch the footage closely, everybody practically touched the ball. You know what I'm saying? West Brom players touched the ball. About 2 City players touched the ball. It wasn't a handball. Rightfully not given. Not given. But what a freaking game, man. What a game. What a game. 5-0. Blockbuster stuff. Blockbuster stuff. So in this game, played at the Hawthorns, an away match for Manchester City, who are now on top of the table. Halfway through the season, we are on top of the table. You know, United was saying that they're on top halfway through. How could you be halfway through on top when you played 19 and I played 18? Now we have played 19. We are on top of the league halfway through. Remember, I spoke about that psychological advantage to be top of the league halfway through the season. Now we have 19 games to go. Who remembers the 2018-19 season when City won the last 14 games in a row? They won 14 of the last games of the season. Bam! In a row. 14. And right now, I wish I had that guy I saw on Facebook singing that song. He was singing that song. He was singing 1, 2, 3. I can't even, imitate this guy. But, he's singing 13, 14. You see what I mean? So 19 to go. And the way we've been playing, listen, we could go unbeaten for those 19 games. We could go unbeaten for those 19 games. You see what I'm saying? So look now. No De Bruyne, no problem. I'm going to follow the theme of the title here. Kevin De Bruyne has been really good for us. Assists galore. We're not going to get into the numbers right now. Plenty assists. Let's just say that. Plenty assists. A few goals here and there. Missed the penalty where we should have beat Liverpool. We should have actually been 9 points ahead instead of 7 points ahead of Liverpool right now. We should have been ahead. We should have been maybe 15 points ahead of Liverpool if we weren't dropping points like crazy at the beginning of the season. But nevertheless, we got our act together and we are back in winning ways. The most informed team in Europe. You have to put it, most informed team in Europe right now. Manchester City. And we're going to get into more detail. And I appreciate everybody in here right now. Want to say that again. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to do that. Leave a big fat like on the video. And I do appreciate you. If you're watching the replay and you're getting value from this video, smash a like, leave a comment, say hi. But I'm in a good mood right now. Let's talk about the game, okay? Like we haven't been talking about the game. But let's really talk about this game. Ilkay Gundogan with another brace. He scored in the 6th minute. What a goal, man. This guy Gundogan, man. Somebody commented and asked me, what has Gundogan been eating? He's eating his vegetables, obviously. Obviously, he's eating his veggies. You see what I'm saying? And he's saying his grace before his meals. And after the meal, he thanks the Almighty for such meal. You see what I'm saying? He is very thankful and he is being blessed with a wealth of goals. Gundogan now has 6 goals for the season. 6, 6. Let me mention something right now. Yesterday, I tuned into the Coppish football channel. Big up to Coppish, by the way. And they were talking about the various goal scoring threats that each team has. And when they got to Man City, they didn't even mention Gundogan. I don't know why, but Gundogan, big up Fox Williams, big up Josh Byrne, big up to Thriller from Manila as well. All channel members, really appreciate you guys. Just want to mention that. And they didn't mention Ilkay Gundogan, who has 6 goals this season. I'm pretty sure he has more goals than most of the strikers in the Premier League. This guy has been on fire, man. And I want to take the time right now to apologize to Ilkay Gundogan for doubting him in the past, because I know he's a quality player. He just used to just drift in and out of games, you know what I mean? And he wasn't as productive as he should be. But Ilkay Gundogan, man, listen, I'm going to give you guys some insight right now on how good Ilkay Gundogan has been, right? So he has 6 Premier League goals. And what we're going to do, I'm going to just pull up his, in the background here, I'm going to pull up his Premier League stats. Okay. The man has 22 Premier League goals, 6 assists in 116 Premier League games. We know Gundogan injured a lot, before in 2016, 17, and 17, not 17, 18. Just 16, 17, he was injured a lot, but he has been consistently playing since then, from 17, 18 and onwards. He has 116 Premier League matches, right? 22 goals, 16 assists. He has 6 goals this season. Gundogan joined City in 2016. Okay? And from 2016 to 2020, he had 16 goals. That's 4 years. And in 1 year, he has almost 40% of that, goal return. Amazing. Amazing. He has already bettered his Bundesliga stats, because in the Bundesliga, he played 152 games, 16 goals, 18 assists. He used to set him up a lot more. But he now has 22 Premier League goals. Amazing. Amazing. Okay? So big up to Ilkay Gundogan there. That was a great goal, man. Joao Cancelo, man, listen, we will talk a bit about Joao Cancelo very soon. But this guy has been damn good. And I'm going to go as far as to say, again, Joao Cancelo is now the best fullback in the league. When I say fullback, I'm talking about left back, right back, wing back, all the fullbacks. Left back, right wing back, left wing back. Ilkay Gundogan, not Ilkay Gundogan, Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo, Ilkay Gundogan, man. The man is just on the head right now. And all the goals he's been scoring has been exquisite takes too. Joao Cancelo has canceled all the doubts. He just canceled everyone's doubts of him. Because I can hear the voices in my head right now of even myself talking about Joao Cancelo. I don't know what's going on. He's in limbo right now. And he, people, all the pundits and the news outlets and bam, 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 Joao Cancelo, he's going to leave. There's going to be a swap deal for this player and that player, Joao Cancelo. I listen, we were talking about this the other day. No pressure on Joao Cancelo last season. Pep wanted him to acclimatize, settle in. He did so. He took his time. And now he is wreaking havoc. This man has been so damn good this season. He has been so good. And what a ball. That ball was exquisitely passed. Exquisitely passed to Ilkay Gundogan for Joao Cancelo's 2nd assist of the season. He also picked up an assist or 2, I think. Was it one? I think it was 1 or 2 in the game against Cheltenham. Because that was simply amazing. That was simply amazing what he did against Cheltenham when he came off the bench. He saved us. He saved us. So look, forget about the whole cancel culture, man. Forget forget about the whole Cancelo culture, man. Just forget about the Cancelo culture. It was one assist he picked up there. But forget about the Cancelo culture. He has been amazing, man. He has been super duper. Swashbuckling up and down the left flank or the right flank. And a lot of times he just in the midfield. He's just in the midfield. You see what I'm saying? So that's how Pep has revolutionized the role of Joao Cancelo. That was the first goal. I was like, yay, okay, one in the bag. Let's get more. 20th minute is where the controversial goal happened. Rodri with a brilliant, big up to Rodri as well. A lot of people like to, doubt Rodri. They didn't see that pass. That was Rodri who passed the ball to Bernardo, if I could recall. You know what I mean? If my optics are working, that was Rodri with that beautiful ball to cut apart West Brom's defense and through their line. And Bernardo collected the ball. Run to the byline, and then push it back to Joao Cancelo, where at that moment, Sean Massey Ellis, who I actually thought her name was spelled like Sean, Shuan, but it's actually spelled Sian. I had to Google it to change the spelling on the video. She raised the flag, and the commentators were praising her to be the best the best lines, fourth official, best lineswoman in the league. And she is up there. She is definitely up there. And she was wrong. Most of the time she is right. I was like, good goal by Cancelo though. I think that was with his left foot. That was brilliantly taken. Joao Cancelo hits them with his left, he hits them with his right. That was brilliantly taken. West Brom you gotta blame yourselves for this. You should never switch off. They play to the flag while you're supposed to play for the whistle. The whistle did go, but it was after the fact, after Joao Cancelo got the shot off, and it was nestled in the back of the net past John Stone, who is John Stones' cousin, guys. Did you know that? John Stone, John Stones, they have the same name, basically, they're cousins. But he just watched it into the back of the net, right? And I think he did that twice today. I think he did that for the one of the other goals. He did it. He just watched it in. And I was like, nice. VAR reviewed it, and it looked offside. But the naked eye, offside. But when you draw the lines, and this could teach us something, guys. We could learn a lot from this, right? Because we could learn a lot from this, that the angle that we get on the TV is not true. It's not true. It's not like what you call that? Like, it's like what? Perpendicular, like two lines, parallel, I should say. The vision, when you're looking at the TV, if you draw two lines, it won't be parallel according to the angle. So we have to learn to trust VAR a little bit more, because to the naked eye, when you're watching the TV from the angle, it was offside. But when you look at the lines and the position of the players, Bernardo made his run perfectly. Shout outs to Bernardo as well, playing as a false nine. We have no strikers, and we're still scoring a lot of goals. No De Bruyne, no problem. No Jesus from the start, no problem. No Aguero for almost the whole season, no problem. Stop complaining, opposition fans. Stop complaining. When we complained last season about Laporte, stop complaining. Stop. Now you stop complaining. Stop complaining. And we'll get to Laporte. He did come on off the bench, and I like that Pep Guardiola did that. I want Laporte to play every game off the bench going forward. Play him. Even if he doesn't start Bring him off the bench at the back end of the game. Let him get a little thing. Play him at left back sometimes too. Because he is good at left back. You know what I'm saying? So look, let us continue here. But before we continue, I'd like to thank Doug. He dropped a five. He dropped a fiver. He dropped a fiver like Manchester City. So Doug is saying Manchester City are favorites for the league. Even the avid Liverpool fan has to admit that. Also, West Brom looked doomed. I said 4-0 City 2. Doug, I remember when you made that prediction, and I asked you if you're for real because, you know, we have not been scoring a lot of goals, but you were right. I remembered your prediction while watching the game, and I was like, oh, man, I got this one way wrong. I think I predicted a 1-0 win. Doug predicted 4-0. Big up to Doug. You know what I mean? And thank you for dropping the fiver. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really appreciate that. Yeah, parallel. I see you guys are actually helping me out there. Fox Williams and Thriller from Manila. Depth perception comes into play. Yep. Definitely, definitely. So look, man. Ademola, look, man. Jacques Cancelo with that goal, which is his first goal in the Premier League this season. Bernardo Silva picking up his first assist this season. Things are just clicking, man. The chains and the gears are getting lubed. They're getting lubed up because when the engine is all warm and ready to go, the RPM start increasing. Right now, we're just idling, okay? We're just idling around maybe like 800 RPMs. If you don't know what RPMs mean, it means revolutions per minute, RPMs. You know, so we're just chilling. Look, sooner rather than later, we don't want a red line, you know. We don't want a red line. We don't want to get there. But we're going to get close. We're going to get, because when you red line, it's not a good thing. So we want to get the RPMs way up. And when the RPMs go up, the transmission starts shifting from, you know, lower gears to higher gears. If you see what I'm saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we're not in, we listen, we just start shifting gears. We just start shifting. 2-0, 28th minute. Then we got 3. Ilkay Gundogan with a left-footed shot to score his 7th goal. 7th this season. I know I was talking about the 6th, but this is the 7th. This is amazing, man. This is simply amazing. This has to be his best goal return for a season. It has to be. And I'm going to confirm that right now. Ilkay Gundogan has been simply amazing. I don't know what has gotten into this guy, but he has just stepped up big time in the absence of Kevin De Bruyne now. Everybody's talking about, David Silva will be missed. Yeah, but we got players who are capable of stepping up. Let me take a sip of my beer to that one. Loving it. You know what else I'm going to do to that one? Lovely. All right, so we got the boy Thriller from Manila dropping a fiver as well, and he says, City have the biggest engine in the league, while everyone else has V6 and V8s. City be running that V12, baby. Yeah. 6 cylinders in each bank. Let's go. V12. Let's do this. Power. We're talking power. You see what I'm saying? We're talking power. That turbo boost as well to go with that. Turbo boost to go with that. See what I'm saying? That double exhaust to go with that. You see what I mean? Okay? Dual exhaust. All right? And we're not just puffing out smoke. You know what I'm saying? We're not just huffing and puffing here. We're not just huffing. Listen, we are not just huffing and puffing. This is what's coming out of those dual exhausts. Fire, baby. Okay? You know what, man? Listen, man. You know what? Drop another one. Amazing. Amazing. But look, thank you very much, Thriller from Manila. I do appreciate the fiver. 5 goals for City, 0 for West Brom. Thriller from Manila dropping the fiver. Doug dropping the fiver as well. You guys, you guys like themes, I see. You guys love a theme. You love a theme. You see what I'm saying? You love a theme. But we're gonna go back to Ilkay Gundogan, man, because look, we have time here. We have time and we're gonna talk. Listen, this is the difference between a live stream and doing a video. You could take your time. You see what I'm saying? You just take your time, break the thing down, and then, you know what I mean? When you're done, you're done. You see what I'm saying? When you're done, you're done. We're inspecting Ilkay Gundogan's form right now. It has been amazing. 14 Premier League games, 7 goals, no assists. I don't mind that. But 7 goals is very uncharacteristic for Ilkay Gundogan. He also has 2 in the Champions League this season, which takes his goal tally to 9 this season. This is crazy. 9 goals. I don't think Ilkay Gundogan has ever scored 9 goals in a single season. Last season, he scored a total of 5 goals, and he had around 5 assists last season in all competitions. In the 2018-19 season, Ilkay Gundogan scored 6 goals and he picked up 8 assists. Not bad, but he has already eclipsed that total. 2017-18, 6 goals and he had a total of 7 assists. 16-17, he played not a lot of games. He had 5 goals, 2 assists. So you get the point. And at Borussia Dortmund, he has never scored more than 5 goals per season in the Bundesliga. He was at FC Köln as well, where he got his best goal tally with 5 back in the 10-11 season, where he made 25 appearances. You have to go back down to the under 90 level where Gundogan was banging them in for fun back in the 07, 08, 08, 09 seasons. Ilkay Gundogan has been so sublime. Also, he has been supreme. So big up to Gundogan there with the 3rd goal. Well deserved. 3 goals. 3 goals before the half-hour mark. City rampant. Ruthless. This is the ruthlessness I've been wanting from Manchester City all season, and we got it. I looked up in the sky. I saw a comet, and I made a wish. And my wish is coming true. See what I'm saying? Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And we even had a 4th before the halftime break where Riyad Mahrez with his 5th goal, his 5th Premier League goal for the season. So it goes back to what I was saying. Excuse me. Mahrez has 5, Gundogan has 7, and the man who scored the 5th, Raheem Sterling, has 6. And those are Premier League. So you see the goal threats here. He was set up. Mahrez was set up by Sterling. Sterling was set up by Mahrez. Okay, tap in there for Raheem Sterling. You see what I'm saying? Sterling. These are the goal threats. Let me tell you, listen, let me tell you the goal threats. Let a City fan tell you the goal threats that Manchester City has and the goal threats that we carry. Leave it to a City fan to tell you this. All right? This is not an opinion. These are facts here. And what we're going to do, I want to bring up the goal tally this season. Listen to me carefully, each and every one of you in here. Class is in session. Please listen to me. Listen, okay? Phil Foden is on top the goal scoring charts right now, right? He's on top. In all competitions, Phil Foden has 9 goals. And you remember there was a stat the other day that Man City became the first club where such and such players score 10 goals for the season. You see what I'm saying? This is in all competitions. Foden is on top with 9 in 26. Raheem Sterling, 9 in 27. Ilkay Gundogan, 9 in 21. Ferran Torres, 8 in 21. And nobody mentioned Ferran Torres. Riyad Mahrez, 6 in 25. Gabriel Jesus is a goal threat despite him not getting a lot. 5. Bernardo has 3. John Stones is not a goal threat. He does have 3 in all comps. We know Kevin De Bruyne is a goal threat. He has 3. João Cancelo popping up with the goals. And we know Aguero has tons of goals in him. He's a legend. You did the math? Have you done the math? Have you done the math? The only players this season for City who has not scored, Rodri, Stefan, the goalkeeper, Edison, the goalkeeper, Ruben Diaz, Zinchenko, the Snake, Eric Garcia, Tommy Doyle, Cole Palmer, Nemacha, and all these under 19 kids that hardly play. Only a handful of players who have featured this season. Outfield players, handful. Diaz, Rodri, Zinchenko, to a lesser extent, Garcia. We are winning the league. We are winning the league. And you hear me talking about the goal scoring, right? West Ham had no goals today, which goes back, and we come back full circle. Very, very, very good attack, despite not scoring a whole lot of goals in every game. And miserly defense. The defense is a miser. The defense has a master's degree in frugality. Frugality. Okay? We don't want to give away nothing. No, not generous at all. And that's how I want it. That's how I love it. You see what I'm saying? It was an exquisite performance today by Manchester City. Exquisite. Stats for the game. 18 shots for City comparing to 4 for West Brom. They did, trouble us at the beginning of the game. I see you, Sam Allardyce. I see you. I see you with the long throw. I knew somebody would have tried this. It didn't work. 1 shot on target, which means that Edison didn't have anything to do. I remember Edison running out and heading the ball out too. Edison didn't have anything to do. 18 shots for City, 7 on target, 5 in the back of the net. This is what I want to see from Manchester City. I don't want to see 25 shots on target. No, 25 shots at goal, 12 on target, no goals, 0-0 draw, or 1 goal, 1-1 draw. I don't want to see that no more. Listen, I'm fed up with that type of football. Let's put that all behind us. Okay? Let's put that all behind us. See what I'm saying? Let's put it all behind us. And listen, even though it's behind us, I know some opposition fans would want to look behind like Lot's wife and be very salty. You see what I'm saying? Get it? And bring up about, this, that, bam. You only, going through a nice patch of form right now. Wait and see such and such would happen again. We're not looking back, okay? We're looking forward. You salty fans, opposition fans, we're looking forward. That's what we're doing. 1 game at a time. Like I've been saying all season. 1 game. 1. Boss the possession. Pass the ball very well. 878 passes comparing to West Brom's 244 passes, City had a 91% pass accuracy. This is insane. This is simply insane, out of this world, man. It's just out of this world. It's out of this world, and it was all done without Kevin De Bruyne. Without Kevin De Bruyne. We're not going to make no excuses. De Bruyne not there, you know what I mean? We lost the game. No. He's just one part of the machine. He's just a cog in the machine. A very big cog, but there's a whole lot of big cogs in this machine. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of big cogs in the machine. Look. Man City, West Brom, 5-0. Man City, Cheltenham, 3-1. City, Aston Villa, 2-0. City, Crystal Palace, 4-0. 1-0 against Brighton, 3-0 against Birmingham, 2-0 against United, who are second behind us. And people talking about United, listen, we're going to handle United. I don't mean to sound all pompous and braggadocious, but these are the rivals. We handled them this season already. 0-0 draw, 2-0 win in the Carabao Cup semi-final there. And we have the psychological edge here. We do. We do. United have shown to have cracks. Knocked out of the Champions League. They will be playing on Thursday, come the round of 32 for the Europa League. So what if they have a Thursday and a Saturday game? You see what I'm saying? So look. These are all things to actually factor in. While City may have a game on Tuesday and don't play again until Saturday or Sunday. So, go figure. 3-1 against Chelsea. R.I.P. Frank Lampard's career. Yeah, I said it. How is he going to bounce back from this now? Where's he going to manage? Celtic? Maybe he should. 2-0 against Newcastle. 4-1 against Arsenal. 1-0 against Southampton. 1-1 against West Brom. So West Brom thought that they were going to actually do this again. No. It ain't happening again. That was a mistake. 0-0 against United. 3-0 against Marseille. Listen, man. Listen. I can't tell the last time City lost. You have to go way back in early November. Way back in early. Matter of fact, no. I think where's that loss? Yeah. Late November. Tottenham. And it's been a very long time since. And you know what, guys? You know what? I think this is the last time a player have actually scored from open play against City. When Lo Celso scored in the 65th minute of that game. Every other goal, set piece. It's crazy. It is nuts. I think that was the last player who actually. Let me double check something. I think that was actually one of the last goals that was West Brom did score from open play. I can't remember if it was a set piece or not. Can't quite remember. I think it was a set piece, But it has been. Callum Hudson, although I did score from an open play, but it has been a little bit of goals, man. Very, very little bit of goals. This is nuts. But look, I've been talking a lot about City. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with West Brom right now. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. I haven't actually checked the comments, but big up to everybody. 80 Booth, bro. How are you, man? Sorry about that goal we scored the other day. Sorry about it. Sorry, not sorry. You need a little luck sometimes. But big up to everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the video if you are yet to do so. We got over 50 people in here. Let's get the live stream to 50 thumbs up. So appreciate everybody in here right about now, man. So look, I've been talking about Man City a lot. You see what I mean? Big win. Great performance and all. All the boys played well. Big up, I must say, to John Stones, Rolls Royce Stones. Big up to him. Big up to Ruben, Rolls Royce Diaz. 2 Rolls Royce at the back there. These guys have been absolutely amazing. Amazing. I can't even find another word right now. Amazing. Shout outs to Alexander Zinchenko, who he does pass the ball very well, level-headed Ukrainian there, and he doesn't have a lot of flair, but he does the job. Pep is trusting Zinchenko now. Whenever you see, let me tell you guys something. This is not a good sign for opposition fans and opposition teams. Whenever you see Zinchenko is getting a long run in the team, beware. Go back and look at when we won titles. You see who was at left back. Just go back. Zinchenko, Delph. Just go back. Just go back and check it out and you see over it. This guy Dominic know what he's talking about. And you know what happened when Laporte came on? Zinchenko, midfield. Midfield. You see what I mean? Midfield. Joao Cancelo, right back. Oh my God. Best fullback in the league right now. Best. Don't argue that. Do not argue, please. I don't want to argue right now. Don't argue. Edison. Most clean sheets in the league right now. What does that make him? The best goalkeeper in the league right now. Facts. I'm just talking facts right now. I'm just talking facts. I'm just talking facts right about now. You see what I'm saying? All facts. No cap. 11 clean sheets. 11 clean sheets this season. That has to be the most in the league. That got to be the most in the league right now. Rodri, he played well today, but there's just some I want Rodri to have people drooling, man. You see that how people drool over Fernandinho? I want Rodri to get to the Fernandinho levels. He does play well. I want him to get to those levels where people don't have nothing to say about him. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I want people to say, beyond the shadow of a doubt, Rodri is one of the best defensive midfielders in the league. Right now, that's not being said, so he needs to up his game. Phil Foden, Big Philly style. What a player. What a freaking player. And you know what it is? I don't want to hear nobody making excuses for their players anymore, talking about how young they are. He's only 19. He's going to get better. He's only 19. He'll get a little stronger. He runs very slow. He can't defend. He'll get better. He will get. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. Phil Foden is 20 years old. Wesley Fofana of Leicester City is 19. Okay, so Yanchu can't get back in the team right now. I don't want to hear nothing about no youngness or whatnot. The younger players are mostly at their best when they're young. See, between 18 and 23 is when the prodigal players come through. And it's like this in many sports. When the players are that age is when they're hot. Is when they're hot. You see what I'm saying? So don't tell me nothing about no age. Stop with the age business. It's BS. It's excuses. See what I'm saying? Ilkay Gundogan, man. Oh boy. I don't know what has gotten into this guy, man. But he just has an aura around him right now. He's glowing. Super Saiyan right now. You see what I'm saying? Super Saiyan Ilkay Gundogan. Damn. Jeez, man. City got me drooling right now. They got me drooling. They literally got me drooling right now. Bernardo Silva, he's getting form. He's getting in form. Scored a lovely goal against Villa. Set up today. Big up to Bernardo Silva. You know he's a hard worker. As people say his form dropped off, he's getting that form back. Riyad Mahrez, this goal would do a lot for him. And it goes back, man. I will get to West Brom. Just give me 1 second, man. It goes back to the disrespect the other day when, a particular Liverpool fan is telling me about we overpaid for Mahrez. How could we overpay for Mahrez? Really? Man, stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Simply knock it off, okay? This guy was so good at Leicester City. So good. I think he went from the second tier French football to Leicester City. if I'm not mistaken. What a leap! Let me get the facts right on that one. Let me just get the facts right on that one before I go deeper into this guy Mahrez. I know I have criticized Mahrez a lot in the past because he does doze away in games, and he doesn't have the best of games a lot. Whenever you want to criticize a player, you criticize Mahrez. He was brought in from Le Havre to Leicester City. To Leicester City. Okay? To Leicester City. I think those days Leicester was actually in a championship, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check Mahrez stats from back then. But that's the beauty about doing a live stream. You could go and you could check that out, and you could check out things. Yeah, he was in the championship. Mahrez was a championship player. Mahrez was a championship player for Leicester City, 2013-14. Seems like he was bought in January. Let me double check this. Yep, January. He was a January signing. 2014, January 2014. Mahrez came to England from Le Havre. I think Le Havre was in League Two at the time. And look at what he's doing. Leicester paid a total of 500,000 euros, not pounds, euros, European dollars for Mahrez. Okay? And he went to Leicester. He didn't only help them get promoted, Listen, he didn't only help them get promoted by picking up 3 goals and 5 assists. He took them into the Premier League. You heard me? Did you hear me right? Did you hear me right? Premier League. Premier League, 14-15. Was that the year Leicester barely survived, right? That was the year they barely survived. They didn't do that well that year, right? They didn't do well that year. I can't remember that far back. I really can't. But I think they didn't do well that year. We're going to go back and we're going to fact check that too. Leicester actually, 14, they came 14th. 14th, barely survived. Yeah, that was, Nigel Pearson. Yeah, Nigel Pearson, man. Barely survived. 41 points for the season. And Nigel Pearson got sacked. And what happened the next season? Could somebody in the chat please tell me what happened the following season? Please, I'm waiting. What happened the following season? What happened? Please tell me. What happened? They won the league. They won the league. And guess who? Who was the player of the season that year? Who was the player of the season that year? Who was the player of the season that year? Please, I'm waiting. Riyad Mahrez. Okay? So please, and I beg you, please, could somebody explain to me, please, how we overpaid for Riyad Mahrez? Come on, could you? Could somebody? Big up to Doug with the fiver again. He said, Bayer Leverkusen about to sign Celtic and ex-Manchester City right back Jeremy Frimpong for 11.5 million, and Celtic only played Man City 300,000 pounds. A Riyad Mahrez story. I do know Frimpong as well, and good for him, man. Bayer Leverkusen, they just brought in Timothy Fosu-Mensah as well, and good stuff. Guys, I'm only here to talk facts. And I will be doing a lot of these videos going forward where we're just going to come here. We're just going to talk pure facts. Forget about the damn opinions, man. We're going to talk facts. We're going to talk facts, okay? African Player of the Year. 2020, When was that? African not African Player of the Year. When was that? Could you tell me? 2016. Algerian Player of the Year 2015 and 2016. African Cup of Nations winner. I know I criticize Mahrez, but I love Mahrez. If you go back in some videos, Mahrez is one of my favorite players. Okay? 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 Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, man. Please, I beg you. I beg people to stop it. Please stop it. Riyad Mahrez. All right? Please stop it. Please stop the buffoonery. The buffoonery. 2018, he did go and play another season there. He did play another season at, Leicester won 2015-16. He played the 2017. He played the 16-17, and then he played again in the 17-18 season, and then he had enough. He had enough of the mediocrity that had crept into Leicester's game, after tasting the sweet taste of the Premier League title, which was an anomaly in itself. So, 67.8 million euros plus add-ons for a player who won Player of the Season in the Premier League, African Player of the Year, won a Premier League before most players in the damn Premier League ever won a damn Premier League, before any of these past great players ever won a Premier League, and you're telling me 67.777 million euros isn't good enough? You're telling me that's not good enough? You're telling me we overpaid for Riyad Mahrez? We didn't. We didn't. Okay, stop it. Please. 119 games, 31 goals, 31 assists. Just hear this, right? 31 goals, 31 assists in all competitions. For Leicester, 179 games, he only scored 48 and picked up 38 assists. So come on, man. Come on. We're getting our money's worth. I've been overly critical of Mahrez when I really double back and think about it. I've been overly critical. I have. So well done, man. Well done. Listen, man. Listen. I know this. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for, but I don't even want to know. We've been simply amazing, man. Look, man, I have two more players to talk about. Raheem Sterling. We know he missed some sitters, but he has been the most productive player under Pep Guardiola. The most productive. I'm not even going to say anything else. That's it. I'm done. Gabriel Jesus off the bench, Laporte, Ferran Torres. I don't even need to get into these players. Fernandinho, a club legend. Kyle Walker, legend in the making. Don't even need to get into this. Zach Steffen, legend in the making. See you at the 2022 World Cup and beyond. Zach Steffen. Eric Garcia, future Barcelona flop. You know what I'm saying? He was on the bench as well, unused. Benjamin Mendy, the only player I think City should actually, the other player I think City should sell. We should sell him. We should move on. We need a quality left back in the team, to be honest. A serious left back. He does have a good game here and there, but apart from that, horrendous. West Bromich Albion, man. What is going on with West Bromich Albion, man? Look. I know this is the part that you guys have been waiting for me to talk about West Bromich Albion. Sam Allardyce appointed after the 1-1 draw against Manchester City, where Slaven Bilic still got sacked. Remember who got sacked after a good result? Frank Lampard got sacked after a great result against Luton Town, where he gifted Mason Mount the captain armband as well. Future Chelsea captain, Mason Mount. So it will be a hell of a mountain to climb now for Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea. But they're still 3 points behind the reigning champions Liverpool. That's how harsh the sacking has been. You see what I'm saying? Ah, man. They should not have sacked him, man. They should have given him some more time. Give him some more time. Give him at least 5 more games to get his act together. If not, just sack him and done. But not, come on. The man is a legend. The man, endured without a transfer window. He invested. Give the man some damn time, man. It just shows how people are freaking, ungrateful. Seriously, man. That's the best word. But look, let's go back to West Brom, man. At home, since Sam Allardyce, Mr. Sammy, Big Sam Allardyce have been appointed, these are the results at home for West Brom. 3-0 against Aston Villa. 5-0 against Leeds United. 4-0 against Arsenal. Oh my God. That's 12-0 at home against Premier League oppositions there. 12-0 at home since Big Sam's appointment. And 5-0 against City. That is 17-0 at home. 17-0 at home. Did you hear me correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17-0. They got to sack this. They got to sack him. 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 They got to do a Nigel Pearson on him, though. You know what I mean? Come here. They got to do a Kike Flores Sanchez on him. Hey, come through. But you know what, man? Man? I changed my mind, man. You know what, man? You know what? Change your mind. Whatever. Put your clothes back on. I changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this is horrible. His away form, though. Has been good, nevertheless. With that being said, his away form has been good. 1-1 against Liverpool. Like, this is shocking. 1-1 against Liverpool while he got smashed 17-0. 17-0 against other teams at home. But 1-0 at 1-1 at Anfield. Come on, this is now just highlighting as well why City are now 7 points ahead of the defending champions. Where Klopp said he will not defend the title. He said it himself. He said he's going to come and try a thing and attack the title. Come on, man. Nonsense, if you ask me. Nonsense. Seriously, it is nonsense. I know some Jurgen Klopp purists would not like that, but it is nonsense. It is nonsense. It is nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? It is. Big time. Big nonsense. See what I'm saying? Big time. West Brom got defeated by Blackpool. Like, come on. That was on the road. Penalties, right? Didn't lose the game in full time, but they lost some penalties. A big victory for morale was the 3-2 win in the Black Country Derby against Wolves. Big win. Yeah, bravo. Ha ha. But back to losing ways against West Brom. West Ham, I mean. Back to losing ways. Sam Allardyce, this is not good enough, bro. This ain't good enough. How many games have he managed in the Premier League? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta get that guy to drop him on the channel so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Premier League games. And that 7 by 3 is 21. Out of a possible 21, Sam Allardyce have only picked up 4 points. He has to get the sack. Gotta get the sack. You gotta get the sack. Okay? You guys want to see what's in the sack? City, baby. City, baby. Carabao Cup final, baby. Okay. 2020. We won that one. You want else to see what else is in the sack? Yeah, baby. I've had that since Christmas. I haven't tried it on yet. But Sam Allardyce needs to be sacked. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get the sack. He gotta get the sack. He gotta get the sack. Seriously. He gotta get the sack, man. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Why Big Sam's keep wearing that earpiece? He looks like a coach from 2001. I haven't even noticed. The only thing I notice about Sam Allardyce is he keeps chewing gum. He just loves to chew gum. He just loves to chew gum, man. You know what I mean? Maybe it's to get rid of the voices in his head. You know? I don't know. You know when you know, your ears is like clogged up, you chew the gum to clear up your ears. Maybe the voices in his head is like, maybe he's losing it. He is losing it. You know what I'm saying? Big Sam, man. I feel bad for them. But West Brom was one of the teams I predicted to go down, though. They were, and they have been horrible, man. And to make matters worse, Snodgrass got injured. His new player, Snodgrass, got injured. See what I'm saying? Snodgrass got injured. And to make matters worse, they have some tough fixtures coming up. They have some winnable fixtures, but very tough. If you really analyze these fixtures, right, they're not that easy. The game against Fulham, it won't be easy. The game against Sheffield won't be easy. They have Tottenham. They did Tottenham. No. That was Chelsea when they had 3-3. They had Chelsea at 3-0. Maybe Lampard did deserve to get sacked. 3-0 against West Brom. Like, come on. Knock it off. They have Man United, Burnley, Brighton. Look, they have to start winning some of these games, man, or else they're going to get sacked. They're going to get sacked. They're going to get sacked, man. Telling you. So these are West Brom's next fixtures. Fulham, winnable. Sheffield, winnable. They can win those games. But Tottenham and Man United, nah, don't even think about it. Knock it off. Don't even think about it. Burnley, winnable. Will be a turf moor, but it is winnable. Brighton, winnable. So if they are to survive, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, all winnable games, they have to start winning games. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. The players have to step up. They have to start scoring. Not enough goal scorers. Not enough players stepping up. Most of the time, it's Semi Ajayi stepping up with scoring the goals. They have to step up. They got to step up. Look, before we talk about Man City's next couple fixtures, let's just hit you with some insights right now, some Google insights. West Bromich Albion have lost 5 Premier League home games in a row for the first time since December 2004, another run of 5. Manchester City's win sees them finish the day top of the Premier League table for the first time this season, becoming the 9th different side to end the day top this term, the most within a single top-flight campaign since the 1986-87, also 9. That's the year I was born too, 87. West Brom have conceded 22 goals in their last 5 Premier League games on home soil. You see, I didn't even add a further 5, but I was talking about Sam Allardyce's tenure. The most a team has shipped across 5 top-flight home games since Aston Villa in December 1935 during the Great Depression in the United States. Look, going through a Great Depression right now, West Brom. Got to get your act together. Guys, if you're in here, smash the thumbs up button for the stream. Make sure you do that. Look, let's talk about City's fixtures that's coming up, man, and how Pep Guardiola will approach this, how I feel going into these fixtures, and so on and so forth. This Saturday, This Saturday, which would not be such a, I hope it won't be a Saturday, but we have Sheffield United at the Etihad. That's a 10 a.m. game on Saturday. Okay. Don't like those early games while I'm at work, but I'll make it work. So that's a win. That has to be a win. I don't see no other result here. This is a struggling Sheffield team. Also, they could be dangerous. Who knows what they could do? But from what we've been seeing, this has a big W for City written all over it, right? Then we go to Burnley. Come on. Sorry, I hit the mic. Then we go to Burnley, man. This is Burnley. I don't even want to get into the last couple times we play Burnley, because every time we play Burnley, we give Burnley 5. 5. And this is not even, we give Burnley 5 every time. Every time. This is nuts. I don't even, listen, that's a win. It doesn't matter if Burnley defeated Liverpool the other day. You know what I mean? This is City against Burnley here. This is City against Burnley here. You see what I mean? City against Burnley. I want to just touch on this right now. Just the last couple of times we played Burnley. I want to just touch on this really quick. I know it's a bit redundant, but still, man. Stay still, man. Don't move a muscle. Don't move a muscle. I want to bring up the Burnley stats. Last time we played them 5-0, then 3-0, 5-0, 4-1, 1-0, 5-0, 5-0, a 1-1 draw, 4-1, 3-0. It's just been carnage every time we play Burnley, okay? So if there's anybody who's thinking, maybe Burnley, since they beat Liverpool, they could beat you. No, that's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. That's not logical. Then we come to the big game. Or would it be a big game? Man City versus Liverpool at Anfield. Remember what happened when we played Liverpool for the second time last season? 4-0. I would love a result like that. Let me just put it out there right now. I would absolutely love a result like that. I would love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely. A result like that, I would love it, man. I would love it. Love it. Look, that's a big game. That would be a big game. All right, let me take that off. That would be a big game, okay? I don't want to go further than that. Got Swansea in the FA Cup. That's, Tottenham, Arsenal. Some big games coming up. Big games. Matter of fact, I'll go further than that. If Man City are going to win this title, let me tell you something here. If we are going to win the title, you see the next 40 days and 40 nights, we have to be immaculate. We have to be immaculate. Okay? It would have to be immaculate conception. No Gabriel Jesus. But we would require a whole lot of saviors. A whole lot of messianic performances from the boys. I don't mean to get too biblical here, but it could get epic or not. Could be an epic fail too. Because here are these fixtures, right? Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Gladbach in the Champions League, West Ham, who are playing well, Man United. These are 6 big fixtures. 6 is not a nice number, but still. We have to defy all odds. No weapons formed against us shall prosper throughout this period. These 40 days, 40 nights that's coming up, it's on. It is on. It is absolutely on. If City come through this period here without losing, could just hand us the title already. Could just hand us a title. See what I'm saying? We could just hand us a title. This has been a Manchester City exclusive stream brought to you by the one and only Dominic Rich FC. Appreciate everybody who turned out for the stream. Don't want to keep going and going. I've been streaming for hour 10 minutes. It has been fun. I've been talking a whole lot. Drinking a little beer here and there too. Got that Corona Extra on deck. And it was lovely hanging out with you guys. It was lovely. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody who super chatted, everybody who made a comment, who liked the video. Appreciate all the members who turned out. We have Thriller asking a lovely question here as well that I'll just, who do I think getting a golden boot? Oh boy, Harry Kane. Could be Harry Kane. Could be Harry Kane. Could be Harry Kane. Liverpool aren't sniffing the league. Ooh, Dupe. I clicked that by mistake too, but nice comment. Look here. And Robert just made a nice comment here too. We're going to have 200 million to spend next summer. Disgusting. Disgusting. Look, 200 million to spend next summer. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? 200 mil to spend next summer. Look here. No Aguero. I said something the other day. Just keep Aguero out. Keep him out. You see, when he comes back, you see that last 15 games of the season, and we have Aguero fit and ready, it's going to be problems. It is going to be problems. It is going to be problems. You don't want a problem? No. I want problems. You don't want a problem? I want problems. It's going to be problems. It is going to be problems. Okay? So, guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Thanks for coming back. I know I haven't touched on every single thing, but it was a beautiful day. Love you. Gotta leave you. Wish I could stay all night, but gotta go. All right. So if you're new, subscribe. If you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you like it. And from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.